Okay, let's watch this. Looking.
Huh?
Oh my god, I'm pulling. Sorry, I'll shut up. Okay, let's go.
Story about Master? Let me think. Master's a great inventor. When I was a child, she made all kinds of toys for me.
Wait, they have... no, wait, they have baby Ganyu. Wait, are we sure this isn't a Ganyu fucking sales pitch? This is a Ganyu trailer.
They were often too advanced for me. But they always showed me how much she cared.
That's pretty cute.
Oh. You want to hear a story about Master?
Yo, that looked good.
Master might say she likes peace and quiet, but she doesn't mind getting visitors on Mount Outsung. In truth, she does get lonely if no one ever goes to see her.
Oh, shut up.
Cloud Retainer, you say? Yes, I know a tale or two. There was a time when she preferred to appear in human form, and was revered as a bold and decisive figure.
Really? Aw, we've never seen her in that form before.
I mean, we're about to. Yo, low-key, before we see her face, because, okay, one sec. Okay, before we see her face, I literally, dude, I think this color palette is so sick. I know this is just like an emo simping right now, but I think this color palette is sick. Okay, dude. Chat, what's her eye color? Fast! Okay. Wait, she did the Eula.
Who speaks about one behind one's back?
Not to worry. I'm sure you will have the chance to very soon.
Bro, look at the preview. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? Why did they... Dude, they always do this. It's like when Xianyun was first introduced to the story. I remember I was like 12. He literally, they literally first time playing. I wasn't even streaming. This was like the start of Genshin. They introduced Xianyun. They panned him legs up. I was like, oh, who's this? Boom, I was Xianyun. They always do this with characters. Like, what is this? She's cool though. Very excited for her because she will very clearly enable plunge. Did they write more about what exactly she does? Let me pull up Twitter because I saw the post, but I didn't read them because I usually don't read the like character demo stuff. Ooh, is this it? Her elemental skill can be used up to 3 times. Consecutive leaps. Plunging attacks will be converted. Yeah. Burst summons a mechanism which heals all party members. Adeptal assistance also increases the jump height of all party members. Who is a plunge attack and additional anima aligned follow-up. They added follow-up attacks. Additionally, her talent will increase nearby active characters' plunging attack shockwave damage based on her attack when adeptal assistance stacks are present. So, for once, chat, no more porn acting. What this means is the following. First of all, her burst can enable plunging characters that otherwise wouldn't plunge. Second, she heals, which means at worst, she's a gene. Third of all, she increases the plunging attack shockwave damage based on her attack. We have to see how this works. It is safe for me to assume that it might work similarly to a Shenhe, but for plunge. But how would I know? We have to see. This is just based on the wording. If that is true, this might be good for Xiao. And if it is, then that's great. Because as it stands right now, one of Xiao's best teams, competitive as his best team, is Xiao, Faruzan, Farina, and then a healer. Either Jean or Bennett. Jean is like technically the best, but Bennett gives a lot of attack. And if you have enough healing, can be really good, potentially better. So if this character gives enough healing, why is her birthday 4'11"? It's not, dude. Anyways, so if she does all of that and give you plunge damage, then she might be really good for Xiao. And that is great. And I can't wait. And we will make a new Xiao video if that happens. Probably a new Xiao guide and a new Xiao gameplay. Now, something that I want to keep in mind, that I want to emphasize, is that if her buff, we don't know how her buff works. We don't. But don't porn acting me. If her buff works the exact same way that Shenhe quills work, we don't know if they do. Okay, I'm being honest. I don't know if they do because she's not out. I assume they might, given the wording. However, because, okay, look, like, I haven't like played or anything. So all I know is the wording. And like, the only thing that people would tell you before this is like official is the same shit that now is official for the most part. Some of it's still not official. So I assume it works like Shenhe. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. Not played her? No, I wouldn't lie about that. If I played her, I wouldn't lie. I haven't played her. So, like, on God, I wouldn't lie about that. I haven't. So, assuming she works like Shenhe, the only thing that makes me mad is that Shenhe quills would benefit from, are multiplied. I assume that, like, I'm pretty sure this is how the formula works, but it effectively, they will benefit from damage buffs, crit buffs, and attack percent is a little bit less valuable, which means Vermilion okay, listen. Listen! It just means attack sets can be, shut up, don't fucking talk to me right now. Don't fucking talk to me right now. Don't fucking talk to me. There's a chance that Vermilion in the Seoul Xianyun teams might be slightly worse. But don't listen here, motherfuckers. Listen here, motherfucker. You listen. That's okay. However, because of how much crit rate Maréchaussée gives you, and Jade Spear being his best weapon, and him having crit rate ascension, Vermilion can still be better unless you get like perfect dodging crit rate every time on Maréchaussée, but also it gives you one less stat at max investment to where Vermilion might still be better. We don't know, the math isn't out, but wait. Let me be honest right now. A lot of people, listen, it could be easier to go a set that just gives you crit rate, but it's at like super min-max Omega investment level. I would still argue for Vermilion unless you're going Homa. Now, the reason why is because allegedly, if you get like 2 to 3 crit rate rolls, you're probably going to be overcapped on crit rate. And because of this, it effectively makes it to where not only do you not want to roll crit rate ever or Vermilion will be better, but also it makes it gives you one more useless substat. So for example, let's say you're min-max Xiao like me, right? Every piece you have is going to have crit rate, crit damage, attack, and then maybe ER if you want ER. I don't need ER, but if you need it, sure. Okay, realistically, optimized Xiao with C6 Farzan and this character and Farina probably won't need ER, maybe a little bit if you're not C1. But anyways, sure. Okay, so think about that. Let's say you're on a crit rate weapon, crit rate ascension, Maréchaussée. What stats do you need? Well, you don't need crit rate or it's wasted. You don't need ER or it's probably wasted. So what do you want? Crit damage and attack, which means you can only have 2 useful substats. So 2 others are useless. Whereas with another set, the crit rate stat would be useful. So min-max turbo investment level, there's a chance Vermilion is still better. But if you perfectly roll into everything and dodge everything and only get crit damage, then there's a chance Maréchaussée might be better. Now, does this matter for normal people? No. Either Strong Boss Vermilion or Farm Maréchaussée, which is a more efficient domain. But for someone who spent over 100k resin in a domain, I would rather pee into a mug than pour it onto, boil it, then make it burning hot, then pour it onto my keyboard, burn the keys, then have to play with whatever's left for the rest of my life, never being able to change it, then have to change artifact sets on Xiao after farming for so long. So ideally, it's still best in slot. I will see when it's out, when she's out. I'm sure Zy0x will do the math. I'm sure Xiao mains will do the math. I'm sure I will fucking stare at my monitor in disbelief. We'll see how it is, and I'll have a more educated opinion when that happens. However, I still would like to believe that for Jade Spear and Deathmatch, Vermilion is probably still going to be the best, unless maybe super turbo optimized stuff. Zy0x already did. Yeah, but first of all, not out. Second of all, I love Zy0x, but when he did a video when Marie-Chaussée came out, everyone's like, oh, Vermilion's dead, Marie-Chaussée's better. And then, oh, what happened? Well, Vermilion is still better a lot of times. And then Zy0x said that. And so stop listening to shit that comes out 2 weeks before the patch comes out because it's subject to change. So don't talk to me. But anyways, we'll see.